Offensive player of the year for me and Don, Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
My man, 145 receptions, 1,947 yards, and 16 touchdowns. He had 10 games with 100 plus yards,
Yep.
114.5 yards a game,
Yep.
average 13.4 yards per reception. And one thing that I wanted to throw out there, he had one game of like 60 yards. He didn't have a game that was under 92 yards for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. I was hard pressed to put him as my MVP, man. I
Yeah.
mean,
I understand.
I would not be surprised if he got some MVP votes. I know he's
He
on the
may.
ballot,
He
but
may.
man, if he won, I would not be mad about that. The dude was the Triple Crown winner.
Yep.
We haven't seen that since Steve Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, he's just different. He's just different with the right quarterback. You tell me Jared Goff had this guy with Robert Woods and couldn't do this? This is your hero? No wonder they got rid of him. But yeah, Don, what's your thoughts? Why'd you put him there, man? I mean, everybody knows I've been harping on this kid
Oh
since
well,
February.
he's always been a good receiver, and he finally got a quarterback that could put him over the top. That's all there is to it. The guy was amazing, and he played that way almost every week.
Yeah. Chris said, I can't wait to see who someone picked above him. If anybody picks anything, which take a step back, he had a pretty good season. Jonathan Taylor. That's the only person that you could put in the argument outside of the quarterbacks, because you got Tom Brady that had a good year, and you had Aaron Rodgers. But typically, you don't see that. You typically see another position player win this award.
Correct.
Unless it was just a quarterback that was that good that you could put here that didn't win MVP. But yeah, I'm the only one. I went back and watched it. I'm the only one that put Cooper Kupp in their top 10 wide receivers this year. I've watched all kinds of lists.
Yep.
You know, from the professionals talking about top 10 lists, I was the only one to put Cooper Kupp there. And I was just like, I was amazed that like people just didn't see what I saw with Matt Stafford. He always picks on one receiver. He picks on one receiver the whole time, the most talented receiver. For people to have thought that was going to be Robert Woods is not as dynamic as Cooper Kupp.
Correct.
And I'll tell you what, go back. This is where I knew he was going to be great. Go back and watch his Senior Bowl game. Was doing the same stuff he was doing in college and at the Senior Bowl that he's doing in the NFL right now. It's crazy. Pablo, agree, disagree, indifferent? We'll get into your pick next. But
I thought did I pick the GOAT?
You did.
Yeah, this guy. I mean, great years, especially for wide receivers. It's not often where, wide receivers are putting up 1,900 yards, right?
Exactly.
But can't take anything away from him. But when you talk about offensive player of the year at 45 years old, oh, by the way, his final year of his 22 year career, everybody was saying that Tom Brady was going to fall off. He didn't have it. And all he does is throw for 5,300 yards. 13-4 this year. Chris Godwin goes down. We all know the situation with Antonio Brown. For me, I just had to give it to Tom Brady when you look at specifically his age, right? 43 touchdowns. I mean, that's ridiculous, right? So everyone was looking for the cliff that he was going to fall off, and it was nowhere in sight. So for me, I just don't understand how you go against that. But Cooper Kupp, he had a great year, but I just think ultimately I gave the nod to Tom Brady.
Hackney said, "Don't put qualifiers on your pick. Age and retirement don't matter." I love Brady. Hey, this is why it's cool, because it's at the end of the day, these are our opinions too.
Yep.
So
you got it.
But yeah, I mean,
Nothing wrong with that pick.
Hey, this is if we were to pick the players as well. This
Correct.
is who we would give it to, sprinkling in who exactly we're going to win. Tom Brady this is a very good possibility. I said it before. You had two very good quarterbacks. Actually, you had three. when I was looking at things, man, I was going back and forth between 3 quarterbacks. You can actually put Justin Herbert in there too. Go look at the splits of Justin Herbert. He still was the man inside the red zone this year.
Yeah, in the red zone.
I,
You're right.
I said that. I said that last year, man. Uh, he said. He said. Hackney says you stay stone faced. He's gonna get you to laugh eventually, Pablo.
There you go.
There it is. It's like Booby Miles, man.